Hello and welcome to today's lesson. You guys have done a nice job reviewing addition and then you reviewed subtraction. We are going to go all the way back to when we did multiplication with more than one digit. So I know that you remember this and we've worked a lot on it, but this might take some refreshing. So what I'm going to show you, if we had a 3-digit number, 572 times 34. Okay, we have to remember how we do this. Now the easiest way is when we just did it times 4. I know you remember this. On the checkerboard, it looked like something like this. We just had 572 times 4. We do the 2 taken 4 times. That goes here. 7 times 4. 5 times 4. We did a little exchanging and then we were done. On paper, that just looked like 4 times 2 was 8. 4 times 7 is 28. I can't put two numbers down here, just like I couldn't put the 2 and the 8 here. I put the 8 here and I carried the 2. We're going to carry the 2 into the next group. That goes into the hundreds because it's actually 200s. Then we do 4 times 5 is 20, plus 2 more is 22. My 2 comes down. I have nowhere for my next 2 to sit, so it comes right on down. That was how we did it with just one digit. And I know you remember that doing it on the checkerboard, and I know you can do it on paper also. Now the challenge, do you remember we added a second digit? So we're going to add times 34. Oh dear. So this row was everything times 4. We did that. We're done. We did everything times 4. We did this whole row on the checkerboard. Now we're jumping up to this next row. Do you remember why this 3 is blue? What does this 3 actually mean? That actually means 30. It means 3 tens. That's why this is blue. This is 3 in the tens place. There is nothing in the units place right now because this is already 30 times 2. 30, 60. Whoa, that's 60. There's not going to be anything down here in our units place because we are doing something times 30, which starts in our tens place. Since that starts in our tens place, we need to start doing our work down here in our tens place. Is anything going to happen in the units? No. So we can either put a 0 there, we can cross it out, we can leave it blank. Somehow to remember that we are done with the units. We are now into the tens place, and we need to do this whole row, everything times 30. But since we put our 0 there, we can just say everything times 3. All right. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 7 is 21. And I usually like to erase my numbers that I had already carried so I don't get confused. 3 times 7 is 21. Carry my 2. My 1 goes here. 3 times 5 is 15, plus those 2, 15, 16, 17. I have nowhere for my 1 to go, so it comes right down. All right, that would have looked like everything on this row filled in. Now we have to combine. On the checkerboard, we would put all our tens with our tens, our hundreds with our hundreds, our thousands with our thousands, maybe our 10,000s with our 10,000s. On paper, combining looks like adding. Right? We're going to add those together. Those are called partial products, and we need to get our final product. So we're going to go ahead and add everything together. 8 and 0 is 8. 8 plus 6 is 14, so I can carry my 1. 2, 3, 4. 7 and 2 is 9, and a 1. Count back. 1, 2, 3, comma. How do we read our answer? 19,448 is our answer. That's what it would have looked like on the checkerboard if we had done regrouping. I would like you guys this week to try some of your 2-digit multiplication problems on paper. Don't forget to drop your 0. This is the most important part, and if you get it wrong, it's probably because you forgot to do this. I would recommend doing it on graph paper so that when you are doing the work this week, it looks something like this. So everything is really organized and really clear of what spot it needs to go in. Everything times the 4, everything times the 3, add them together. Have fun!